This program was first broadcast on Canterbury's access media station, Plains FM, and was made with the assistance of New Zealand On Air. Next on Plains FM, join DJ Jordan and Thomas for your commute on the Drive Home Show every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Kia ora, hello and welcome to Plains FM 96.9. This is Thomas and DJ Jordan here today. We hope that you're doing well. We hope that you had a great long weekend. I know that my long weekend was great. I went away to my holiday home. How are you doing, Jordan?
Yeah, doing really great. I had a great long weekend myself as well. And went up down to Pegasus, down the lake there, and had a look around there. It was a pretty beautiful day over the weekend. It was good. Yeah,
it was stunning weather, especially where I was in North Canterbury, up at Matanao, which is 1 hour north of Christchurch. Went there and we had a bit of fun. We just relaxed, watched TV, and watched rugby. For those rugby fans out there, we had some sad news that our Crusaders, unfortunately, didn't make it into the finals. But it's a bit of a guttering thing. But hey, it wasn't unexpected. We didn't win enough games in the season to get into the finals. What do you think of the game, Jordan, the season?
Yeah, it's been a more changing season. More teams are really looking good, especially like the Hurricanes are looking very confident. They actually finished on the top of the table. So I think they'll be feeling very confident going into these finals, so they get the home advantage. So I think it's either going to be the Hurricanes or Blues to win this season.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be a hard one this season, but hopefully next season we can wrap it up again and get better. We had a lot of changes throughout the season. As you know, we had some new players and some experienced ones not playing with us as much during the season. So unfortunately, even though we won our last game, which was great with a bonus point, it didn't give us enough juice to get into the finals because we lost a few others. And we were praying for other teams to lose faith and not win to get into the finals, which didn't happen. So this is what happens. But our long weekends have been great. We hope that you're doing well, and it's good to have you here on the Drive Home Show today. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today. We're going to do your local news, weather, and events, and also we're going to be talking a bit about the budget, what's happened in the budget 2024. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned with us, and we've got it all covered here today. First up here on the show, we're going to be playing a song, and it's going to be Feel Good by Grisellas.
Chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, bear ripping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha. Yo, we gon' ghost town, this Motown with your sound. You right with us. With your sound, you kill the ink. So don't stop, get it, until you chat ahead and watch the way I navigate. Watch me navigate.
Turn up the radio. DJ Jordan and Thomas are taking you home on The Drive Home Show. Every Wednesday at 4 on Plains FM.
I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away. We drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. You then, but you'd never know, 'cause I played it cool and I was scared of letting go. I knew I needed you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're growing old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head. And I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. When you looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forget that I'm older. I wanna dance with you right now. Oh, and you look as beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day you'll get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold. We've come so far, my dear, look how we've grown. And I wanna stay with you until we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I wanna live with you, even when we're ghosts. 'Cause you were always there for me when I needed you most. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I wrote this song for you,
Say You Won't Let Go. That's by James Arthur here on 96.9 the Plains FM on the Drive Home Show. A bit about that song. The song was Arthur's second UK #1 hit following his X Factor winning single Impossible in 2012. The singer was asked by officialcharts.com why he thought it had become a hit. He replied, "I think lyrically it relates to a lot of people as it tells a story. It's a love story that can be adapted to any situation someone might be going through. I don't think I had a hit, but knew it was special to me anyway." So there you go. That was Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. Next up here on the Drive Home Show, we're going to be giving you local news and what's been happening in our community.
Rev your engines. It's time for the news on the Drive Home Show.
Winter snow gates installed at Porter's Pass. The New Zealand Transport Agency has installed these winter snow gates in either side of Porter's Pass, one of the steepest and most elevated sections of State Highway 73, linking the West Coast and Canterbury. It is also a key part of State Highway 73 for people getting in the Canterbury, Ski Fields and Castle Hill. NZTA has operated winter snow gates successfully in several Alpine locations in North and South Canterbury for many years, including Arthur's Pass, Burke's Pass and the Mount Cook Highway. A spokesperson said the gates are a new tool to keep the public and our roads crews safe, either side of the Porter's Pass, and to reduce delays to all road users.
Yeah, that's good. And also the Captain Cook statue. You might know the Captain Cook statue here in Christchurch. Well, the statue's graffiti has left to fade. It'll be some time before the graffiti which defaced the Captain Cook statue in Christchurch Victoria Square fades away. People have been questioning why hasn't the graffiti haven't been removed. The statue still bears the scars of the attacks in February when the site was vandalised twice in a week on the anniversary of the British explorers passing away. Christchurch City Council spokesman said advice from the heritage expert was let the red pigments fade over time alongside treatment to cause the least amount of damage to the statue. It was estimated it would cost up to $25,000 to repair the damage and pay for security, scaffolding, staff labour. A heritage conservator said security has been increased in the area and the City Council is looking at additional measures to protect the statue on anniversary of Cook each year. Cook first set foot in New Zealand in 1769, leaving legacy behind a legacy of significant and graphical knowledge. But the explorer has become a controversial figure for anti-colonists. The first oversight attack saw slogans printed in red on 3 of the 4 sides of the base and the Maori national flag painted on the other side. The next night, the statue nose was ground off and his eyes gouged out. That's not good. There's been damage to that earlier in the year. It's been left there for a while, so it can let it fade and then eventually they'll be able to repair it. It's going to cost $25,000 new. If they had security in place, then they'll be able to catch the person and be able to get them to pay for it. But unfortunately, they don't know who did it, so they're going to have to pay it themselves. But that's going to be repaired soon. So if you're wondering why the Captain Cook statue in Victoria Square is still got the marks on it, you know now why. Because the council are waiting for it to fade away so they can do repairs.
There's also some disappointing news that's just come through this afternoon. The Christchurch has once again lost its only information centre after 6 months in operation. On Tuesday, VIN INC, an entity of Tourism New Zealand, terminated its membership of the iSite located at Cathedral Square. Christchurch NZ Head of Tourism Kath Lowe told Chris Lynch today VIN INC last week terminated its membership due to their inability to meet membership standards on an ongoing basis. She added that trading ceased on May 20. What do you reckon of that, Thomas?
Not good at all. It's really needed, actually, an information centre here in Christchurch. Okay, we know us locals we not really think of it as a real important thing, but it's important. We have visitors come to our garden city each beautiful year, especially lately. We've had tourist ships come in throughout the year. We need an information ground and a place where people can go. Maybe people are not able to use technology or not really technically minded to use technology, so they'll be able to go somewhere, book a train ticket or book a scenic tour somewhere in New Zealand. Be able to get their help and guidance around our garden city is most important. So hopefully there's something else that pops up. Maybe not call it eyesight, maybe something else. But we need something in our garden city so people can get the information they need when they visit our beautiful city. We can't just rely on internet. Okay, internet's great, but talking to a human and getting that face-to-face connection, especially when English isn't your first language, is a very must-have for us.
Yeah, it's good to have an information centre for these people who are new to the city and they just don't know what to search for online. So they want to go to a place where they can go to, speak to the experts and find what they actually really want to know.
Yeah, well, I actually sat on the lines of that, Jordan. About a month or a month and a half ago, or we were anyway, I was in town and someone said to me, can you help me find where this is? And I said, where do you want to go to? Information. So I took them to the eyesight outside of the cathedral, the old cathedral outside the library, and took them there. And I took them in, and there was a person there willing to greet them, and they didn't know very basic English. They knew very basic English, but there was a person there who could speak Chinese, their language, and they were able to converse and get the help they wanted. It was great. The people there were multilingual. They could help our tourists in Christchurch. It was great. He felt welcomed, and he felt happy that he could get what he wanted. But now with that gone, we are unable to provide it to our city. Okay, you can talk about technology all you like, cell phones and that, but when you're travelling, you don't have the internet capacity. Wi-Fi is an issue, data plans not available always. It's not always easy, so talking to someone and getting help is vital. So I hope sometime soon we'll get another replacement or something similar in our city for our tourists that visit again.
Absolutely. And also, cost estimates for Christchurch's most continuous cycleway, Wings to Wheels, has skyrocketed to up to 35 million. Council has already spent 5.4 million on this, and Hereford Councillor Aaron Curran said that the majority of locals don't want the project.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a lot of money, and I have to say I went to the new one that was just extended in in Northcote area that extends all the way now to Northwood. It's actually a really beautiful spot. I mean, there's these new projects of extending these cycleways along railway networks are actually really cool, making a bit more a short route, because it goes all the way to Riccarton, from Northwood all the way to Riccarton. It's quite a decent long route, so it's good for those people who do extend from that side of town and need to go the other.
Yeah, it'll be really cool. It'll be really good to check that out, actually. Myself, e-bike user, haven't got on my e-bike for a while. We've got to get out there a bit more and get on these new pathways, but they're great, and it's good to have them in our city. I know people say, oh, we shouldn't need them, blah, 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 but people want to exercise safely and be able to get to A to B really safely in our city, should be able to do so safely. So with that in place, it'll be great. So especially those who are in that side of town or travel to that side of town to use this massive corridor, it'll be great for our garden city, and it's great to see it's open and well used. And also in the news, we see that New Zealand's most stolen cars drive higher insurance costs. Some Kiwis are paying nearly $3,000 a year to insure their Toyota Aqua cars, with one insurer denying cover unless the vehicle has an immobiliser. The high price was because the Toyota Aqua is the most stolen car in the country, according to data provided to RNZ by 3 insurance companies. Cove Insurance says it's simply too much of a risk without an immobiliser. The level of risk doesn't work for anyone. The customer having the car stolen, us as Cove or other customers paying higher premiums to cover it. So I know one of my family friends of ours has a Toyota Aqua, and we did say to her it's one of the most stolen cars, and she went, oh, okay, I think she's just got a steering lock on the car. I said, I'm not too sure if it's going to be 100% foolproof, but we'll see. But there you go. They're just saying it's $3,000 to insure a Toyota Aqua. So New Zealand's most stolen cars drive higher insurance costs. That's understandable, because the more it gets taken off our roads or stolen, means more costs to insurances, had to replace them, so mean high premiums, so they're going to have to pass to the customer. So not good at all if you own a Toyota Aqua. If I had a Toyota Aqua, I would be definitely recommending changing to another safer car that's not highly stolen in our community in New Zealand.
And also, just to finish off around, as some Kiwis could soon be paid to save electricity during our coldest nights, in part to help secure the country's power supply during periods of high demand. Octopus Energy is offering eligible customers $2 for every kilowatt an hour that is saved during some periods in winter. Chief Operating Officer Margaret said they're doing everything they can to help people keep the lights on. Anything will help because we'll reward you for any reduction compared to what you'd normally do.
That's really good to hear that. And if you have solar panels, that's even a big bonus as well if you had them on your house. To save power rather than using electricity. So that's pretty cool. So that's great that they put this in place. So if you can, switch off that light. Don't have a light on if you're not using it. So if you're not in the room, switch off the light. If you're not using TV, switch it off. If you're not need a stove on, just little things make it easier this winter. Next up here, we're going to be playing another song. And it's going to be Poker Face. Everybody knows the song Poker Face by our good friend Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, Poker Face.
Like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. I love it. Love game, intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I wanna roll with him, a hot pair we will be. A little gambling is fun when you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never let nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, 'cause I'm bluffing with my muffin. I'm not lying, I'm just stunning with my love glue gunning. Just like a chick in the casino, take your bank before I pay you out. I promise this promises. Check this hand 'cause I'm marvelous. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never let nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face.
And that was Lady Gaga, Poker Face.
Good song there.
Yeah, and next up we're going to be doing a bit about the budget. So, yeah, take it away, Jordan.
Yeah, so we had a bit of a budget day last week, and I'm sure everyone probably has been kept up to date with that already. Just to, especially in the disabilities section for myself and Thomas as well, come into that category a little bit. So with that, that's all important. We saw the investment into, was it 1.1 billion investment over 5 years into disability support funding, which we're pleased to see. The investment will go some way towards addressing historic underfunding and working to ensure that disability support funding is funded and suitable long term. We do have some concerns about the funding, namely that it's currently in limbo pending. The findings of the Independent Review Disability Support Services that was announced as a result of the changes to purchasing rules in March, though this investment is certainly welcome. We do have some reservations about the independent review overall and are hoping this will come out in a successful way. I know everyone was really hoping that the change before the changes back in March to the purchasing rules would go back to where it used to be with the flexibility with the support funding, which would be really great, but it looks very unlikely that will happen. But we don't know what that 1.1 billion will do at the stage. We're still waiting to hear from the review into the Whaikaha Ministry of Disabled People and what the funds can be used on in long term.
Yeah, definitely. Us as disabled people with disabilities, people who do have individualised funding and that would be great to have that back. We've got a bit more control, but there has to be a limit somewhere, so they did pull the reins on that earlier in the year, and unfortunately it's not back, but that's okay. We never know, it might come back, but for now, just keep saying to your local MPs and government that we need this because you're missing out on such activity, X, Y, Z. The more voices that Parliament hear, or Disability Minister hears exactly, it will be able to help. And also, there's going to be tax relief for people. Tax relief gives an average income households up to $102 per fortnight, plus a family boost. Childcare payment of up to $150 per fortnight. Targeted investment in public services, including healthcare, education, law and order, and saving the cost government to responsibly fund tax relief and boost frontline services. Infrastructure investments for growth and financial or fiscal discipline to get back to surplus and lower debt. So they could try and lower debt. That's what kind of the budget is delivering at the moment.
Yeah, well, tax cuts, I mean, some people really debated whether or not we should have tax cuts or not, but there is some tax bracket changes happening. So this will be the first time in 15 years since the last time we've adjusted our tax brackets. So you'll be able to earn a little bit more within the tax bracket that you're on, which would be some welcome.
Yeah, well, tax relief in the budget 2024 will let hard-working New Zealanders keep more of what they earn. Householders with children will benefit by $78 per fortnight on average. Overall, around 1.9 million households will benefit by $60 per fortnight on average. The tax changes apply from the 31st of July, so pretty much now, from Family Boost, which applies from the 1st of July. Increasing personal income tax thresholds reduces income tax for people earning more than $14,000 per annum. This reduction in personal income tax is the first since 2010. So there's different rates, so between 0 and 14,000, new brackets of 0 to 15,000 pretty much, the tax rate is 10.5 and so on. More information on the tax relief brackets and more information at budget.govt.nz. But there is a bit of tax relief for some people. Not going to be the best, but it's something that we can kind of bank a wee bit more in our pocket each week.
Yeah, so and also with main benefits, they all remain the same. The only difference that is happening to main benefits, whether you're on a job seeker or a supported living payment, the gross amount is the one that is dropping, not the money that you're actually receiving every week, is the gross before tax. So you might lose maybe, I think it's like $2 to $3 in gross before tax. That's the only thing that is actually changing in main benefits. So you can see that information on the Work and Income website as well. People on pensioners for 65 and over, they could get up to $4.30 per fortnight in their pension for people who are on the tax code M.
Yeah, that's very interesting to know. And also in the health and education sector, there's going to be increased funding for frontline health services such as emergency department, primary care, medicine and public health will help ensure New Zealanders get the health care when they need it. The budget 2024 invests $8.15 billion extra operating and capital funding into health services, including $665.1 million of reprioritisation of other savings and revenue, $3.44 billion of hospital and specialty services, $2.12 billion for primary care and public health, $1.7 billion for Pharmac to ensure continued access of medicines New Zealanders rely on, $31.2 million to gradually extend free breast screening to 70 to 74-year-olds, and $24 million for Gumboot Friday to deliver mental health services to young Kiwis. Every child should have the opportunity to gain the skills and qualifications they need to fulfil their potential. The government is investing $2.93 billion extra operating and capital funding in schools and early childhood education, including $440.8 million of reprioritisation. $1.4 billion goes to new schools, classrooms to maintain and upgrade existing ones. $67 million to support schools, structured literacy approach when teaching and reading. $477.6 million to continue the healthy school lunch program for 2 years, and $516 million to support schools and early childhood education providers, plus $153 million roughly to establish charter schools. So quite a lot's happening in the health and education sector. So if you're in the health and sector, go to school or in that sector, or rely on drugs and medication, and rely on our medical services, then that's really interesting for us to know about.
Yeah, and also mentioning with the 13 cancer drugs that was mentioned around the election time promise, wasn't in the actual mention in the budget. So Luxon said, was it yesterday, the government is aiming to make an announcement on funding cancer drug treatments this year after failing to follow through on its election campaign promise in the budget. So these 13 new cancer treatments, they would help fight things like bladder, bowel, liver, lung and kidney and head and neck cancers in addition to melanoma. So people who were relying on these new ones that were hoping that was going to be in the budget wasn't followed through. So hopefully they go with what they promised in the election.
Yeah, we hope that they do, but we'll just have to wait and see. And in law and order, the government is always committed, and it is trying to cracking down on crime and keeping our community safe. We don't want to we don't want to go out in our community and feel unsafe. They're trying to keep our community safe and to go out and about the places in peace. The government, we heard from the government saying that they want to give us a $2.9 billion extra operation and capital funding in restoring law and order. This is including $497 million of reportation of other savings and revenue. So that's going to be $1.94 billion for more frontline correctional officers and more support for offenders that turn away from crime, more prison capacity, including expansion of prison. $424 million to support frontline policing, including boosting pay and purchasing decent police vehicles. $226 million are going to go on for policing, and an extra 500 police officers and additional operational and support staff. $68 million to address youth and offending, military-style academy pilot. Disabled person, $1.1 billion to ensure disabled people can access essential services that they require and support. $570 million for Defence Force pay projects, including upgrading vehicles, helicopters, and infrastructure. $140 million for an extra 1,500 social housing places delivered by community housing providers. So the government is trying to keep our communities safe and help people in our other communities as well, to provide social housing and more frontline stuff to help people and combat the frontline crime and things happening in our community.
Yeah, so that's some of the points out of the budget 2024. If you want to go and to dive into more into that, go to check out the budget.govt.nz website at the glance page, and you'll be able to find some of the breakdowns of the cost and where the money is actually going.
And also on the website, you can do the Budget 2024 tax calculator. Let's work out how much you or your family will be better off from this budget tax package. Takes about 1 minute. They've got a wee tax calculator on the website, financial documents, budget forecasts, estimates, and more. So again, that's budget.govt.nz, budget.govt.nz. Next up here, we're going to be playing another song, and then after the song, we're going to be doing our weather and what's happening for the weather-wise this week. So next up is going to be Red Hot Chili Peppers, Can't Stop. Can't Stop, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Distant cuts into the reservation. Street off the pistol that you pay for. This pump the feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bad I wonder what the wave meant. White heat is screaming in the jungle. Complete the motion if you stumble. Ask the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 million answers. The world I love, the tears I've dropped to be part of the wave. Can't stop. Ever wonder if it's all for you? The world I love, the trains I hop to be part of the wave. Can't stop. Come and tell me when it's time to. Sweetheart is bleeding in the snow cone. So smart, she's leading me to ozone. Music, the great communicator. Use 2 sticks to make it in the nature. I'll get you into penetration. The gender of a generation. The birth of every other nation. Look away to go to meditation. This chapter's gonna be a close one. Smoke rings, I know you're gonna blow one. All on a spaceship persevering. Use my hands for everything but steering. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. Mob tops are happy when they feed you. Butterflies in the treetop. Words that blow the meaning in the bebop. World I love, the tears I drop to be part of the wave. Can't stop. Ever wonder if it's all for you? The world I love, the trains I hop to be part of the wave. Can't stop. Come and tell me when it's time to. Wait a minute, I'm passing out, win or lose, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. How about you? 10 more reasons why I need somebody new, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. Right on cue. I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant person to the reservation. Default the pistol that you pay for. Just pump the feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the wave meant. Kickstart the golden generate hub. Sweet talk but don't intimidate hub. Can't stop the gods from engineering. Feel no need for any interfering. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. Can I get you maybe even 3 of these? Coming from a space to teach you of the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.
Turn up the radio. DJ Jordan and Thomas are taking you home on The Drive Home Show. Every Wednesday at 4 on Plains FM.
Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. It's getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place. I gotta get my body moving, shake the stress away. I wasn't looking for nobody when you look my way. Possible candidate, yeah. Who knew that you'd be up in here looking like you do? You make us staying over here impossible. Baby, I'ma say your aura is incredible. If you don't have to go, don't. Do you know what you started? I just came here to party, but now we're rocking on the dance floor, acting naughty. Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. We're hand in hand, just to trust, and now we're face to face. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do. Just keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do. Just keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. Baby, are you ready? 'Cause it's getting close. Don't you feel the passion ready to explode? What goes on between us, no one has to know. This is a private show. Do you know what you started? I just came here to party, but now we're rocking on the dance floor, acting naughty. Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. We're hand in hand, just to trust, and now we're face to face. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Mama say, 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 mama say. Please don't stop the music. Mama say, 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 mama say. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do. Just keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do. Just keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. Mama say, 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 mama say. Please don't stop the music.
There's Rihanna, Do Not Stop the Music. What a great song. Welcome back to Plains FM, the Drive Home Show on 96.9. Good to have you here on our show today. Next up, we're going to give you our local news, local weather, and what's going to be happening for us this week. So let's take away with DJ Jordan and the weather.
It is now time for the weather. It's been very beautiful weather out there lately and have been enjoying that sun. That is expected to continue going into Thursday. 5 of morning frost possible, will be light. High cloud at times with northerlies easing in the afternoon. We're expecting a high around that 16 and a low of 1. Heading into Friday, fine conditions with sunny skies, high of 14 and a low of 4. And heading into the weekend, it will start a bit cloudy actually, with those northeasterly breezes in the morning. Will be cooler on the high of around 12 and a low of 3. And to end the weekend, mostly cloudy with a few showers developing later, northeasterlies developing with potential high of 15 and a low of 8. Next week we'll start off warm, follow on to Monday next week, starting at about a high of 18. There's a little bit of uncertainties around what next week might bring. We're expecting some showers and rain moving into Canterbury. Some of the modelling for potential snow for the high country has been wishy-washy really, so keep up to date with the latest on information about next week. We'll probably have some more on the show next week if that stays in the model. So overall this week it's looking pretty dry under high pressure and possible low pressures next week. That is weather, and enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jordan, for that comprehensive weather report here on the Drive Home Show. Next up, we're going to be playing a bit of Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams, Feel by Robbie Williams.
Come on, hold my hand. I want to contact the living. Not sure I understand this road I've been given. I sit and talk to God, and He just laughs at my plans. My head speaks a language I don't understand. Wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life running through my veins, going to waste. I don't wanna die, but I ain't keen on living either. Before I fall in love, I'm preparing to leave her. Scare myself to death. That's why I keep on running. Before I've arrived, I can see myself coming. I got too much life running through my veins, going to waste. And I need to feel real love and love ever after. I cannot get enough. much love running through my veins to go to waste. I just wanna feel real love and love ever after. There's a hole in my soul, you can see it in my face. It's a real big place.
That was Robbie Williams, Feel. Welcome back to the Drive Home Show on Plains FM. And we've got a bit of an update for you guys here. People who like He Puna to Mona, which is the hot pools in New Brighton. We've got an update for you guys. This is strictly from the hot pools themselves. You might have got an email from them during the week, but we thought we'd let you know. Kia ora, from the hot pools. We're closing our doors from the Monday the 17th to the Sunday the 23rd of June, while we carry out some unscheduled maintenance to repair a suspected leaking pipe underneath the pools. Coffee lovers, do not panic. The Saturday's Cafe will stay open with the usual hours during He Puna to Mona's closure period. You will not be able to book pools during the closure period. We expect to reopen He Puna to Mona on Monday the 24th of June, so you can make a booking from that day onwards. We know the closure can be a convenience for our guests and visitors, so we are sending current memberships and 10 visit concession passes for 7 days to make up for it. We will also honour any gift vouchers that are due to expire during the closure period for an extra 5 days. Thank you for understanding, and we look forward to your next visit at He Puna to Mona from the team at the Hot Pools. So if you're going to be going to the Hot Pools anytime soon, the Monday the 17th to the Sunday the 23rd of June, they're going to be closed temporary as they do maintenance.
Yes, so if you are into that, do get the council page just for the reminder if you've got any plans of going. And that's for the Drive Home Show for another week. We'll be back again next week on the Wednesday. And if you're into sports, stay tuned at 5 o'clock for CT Sports. They'll have your sport or what's happening in the world.
Yes, so thanks so much for listening, and catch you next time. Thank you for listening to the Drive Home Show on Plains FM.
With your hosts, DJ Jordan and Thomas.
You can find us on Facebook and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, and find out more at plainsfm.org.nz.
See you next week at 4 p.m.